grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that... My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I'm digging your... She digging me too. We digging each other to shovel the crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth. Breaking the rules. Keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy. Don't knock on my groove. You used to with... You stepped on my shoes. I got to the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter. I'm keeping it cool. You used to if you stepped on my shoes. Got to the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter.
All right, Pelican fans, let's get this game started. Something I really had to learn was to make sure and not be so emotional on penalty calls. You have to be impartial. Being that close to it, you still have to have a huge manner of professionalism, and you can't be as emotional. Because I'd be, that's not a foul, man. What are you talking about? And I think Adam Silver was probably about to call me in a minute, so.
The Thunder, no doubt, one of the NBA's best-dressed squads. Coming down the tunnel earlier tonight. They'll want to carry that sharp look onto the floor in front of their home crowd. From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Drawing fouls remains an art. Coach Steve Nash says some moves are there to fool not just the defense, but the referees. That's where the game continues to evolve. But we have seen the league respond before. For example, they make it an offensive foul now to kick your leg out on a shot. Kevin, we'll see which moves they take on next.
Interesting, D.A. Thank you. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
There are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. I mean, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Moody is out there with MP. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Pope, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Hammonds. And it's Giddey in at the 2 guard. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Roby. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. MP outside. Pass to Curry. Back to MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Warriors. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. It's tipped. The pass to Roby. Just 5 to shoot. The 9-foot shot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second, might be a factor in this one as well.
That's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pope's shot is good.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. MP outside. And he drives in. That one goes. Count it. MP's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
He gets it in there.
Largely because of that win. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
And most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Moody the pass to MP, and the dunk by MP.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Good defense by MP. Thompson finds MP. Back to Thompson. With some arc, and it's good on the way in.
Oh, such an impressive scoring arsenal. Thompson with the nice teardrop.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not going to go for him. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry fires from way outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to Giddey. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Curry looking it over to the inside. And MP throws it down.
You never know what Curry is going to do. He uses his unpredictability to his advantage in the screen and roll.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander cans the 12-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Pass to MP. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's Giddey. He's covered by Thompson. MP outside. And MP throws it down.
A typical unselfish play from Curry. He's always ready to move the ball to a ready shooter.
The pass to Pope. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. Drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
They break it out 5-on-3. Here's Roby, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Hammonds. Paladon is out there with Lou George. And it's Ha Kusevsky in a power forward position. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the...
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets lit up the floor. He added 37 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Thunder trailing by 6. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Passes it to Hammonds. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight? He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
Man passes to Hammonds. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Real solid three-point shooter. Wiggins has nice touch from him.
Here's Man. 17 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston. Here's Hammonds. Covered by MP. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Wiggins. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Man. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hammonds moves back up. Can't get the layup.
no doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga. Kuminga's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. To the middle. Will it go? Boom! He jams it straight down.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Thompson finds MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Heisman's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Thompson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Oh, man, you got to love seeing Thompson flex his muscles on these shots. Doing well to power through the defense.
Pass to Pope. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the line. Rebounded by Covington.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Thompson misses.
That works just like they drew it up till the part where he short arms the play.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Count it. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
And it's not the highlight reel plays that make Gilgeous-Alexander effective. It's the little things, like his lethal mid-range jumper.
Now, here's Thompson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Curry gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
That's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
The Warriors making a switch here. Mulder's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Houston. Outside Curry. Pass to Moody. 6 to shoot. Count it. Moody's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, One side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Wiseman's out there with MP. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Here he goes. And he slams it one-handed.
And have yourself a night, Shay. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. MP looking around. Thompson kicks to MP. Fades back. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
But they've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story.
There's the pass to Hammonds. Here's Giddey. He's covered by Thompson. Giddey, no good.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And the Thunder with the possession here. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And you're exactly right. That's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And as you get older, your role changes a little bit. Now, Klay Thompson being asked to take on more of a leadership role.
And I tell you, boy, he has earned it.
You know, Greg, he's one of the longest tenured players with the same team. Funny guy, but he knows the game. Shared a locker with Wiseman when Wiseman was with him.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Moody. Wiggins is checked in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Curry. And so here is Oklahoma City following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Pass to Meladon. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Poole, the pass to MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 20.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Thunder trailing by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pope kicks to Dort. They could use a bucket. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Pocket 2. Second chance shot. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Green dishes to MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 22.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Hammonds. Oklahoma City moving it around. Now Dort. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Okashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. .55 seconds left in the third quarter. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. That one good for 2.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive as well.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Outside, Dort has to Hammonds. They need this. Warriors with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Yep, that one goes in there. Wiggins has got 5 now.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the pass to Pakusevsky. And here is Maladon. From 13. Looking to end his cold spell. Pakusevsky, the pass to Hammonds. And the layup is good. Hammonds got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Warriors.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off.
Substitution
Going to switch here. Pope's checked in. MP's checked in for Golden State. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Pope in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. MP outside. Clock at 6. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pakusevsky. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Curry kicks to MP. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Fades away. That shot no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Passes it to Pope. And the rejection by MP. Curry passes to MP. Inside. Pass to Moody. MP outside. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
For 3.
MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Thunder trailing by 18. Giddey the pass to Roby. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
For your Oklahoma City, Isaiah Roby. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Hammonds, he's checked in for Pakusevsky. He hits both from the strike. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. MP outside. The shot from the low post is good. MP's got 11 in the second half.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Bowman passes to Nwaba. For the 3. It's good from long range.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
MP left side. There's Kuminga. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Warriors lead by 17. The pass to Baisley. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Hammonds. That shot missing. Good defense by MP. Mulder, the pass to MP. Riggins outside. At the elbow, it's MP. Passes it to Poole. Now the dish to MP. The fadeaway and the miss. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Going crazy behind the Pelicans. That and the fact we're getting a lot of national playing time. We got some awesome players like Brandon Ingram. Jackson Hayes is electrifying right now. You know, there's a lot of excitement between this team and the fans, and it just stands to get bigger. Pelicans with the dub. Pelicans win.
Teams that can come together and mesh as a
It's Wild Wayne, voice of the New Orleans.
And a shot from a little earlier as the Hornets get off the team bus looking very focused. They want to leave town with something to show for their efforts. The beautiful Bay Bridge, ushering fans from Golden State's old home in Oakland to their new one in San Francisco. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with, here are the starters for Charlotte. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Bouknight out there with Terry Rozier, and it's Jones in at the center spot. And for Golden State, Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Kuminga is out there with Moody, and it's MP in at the center position. And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially as we move to the middle part of the schedule.
Well, we know injuries are a part of the game, and they shape every NBA season. Unfortunately, they can end a team's season at any moment.
Here's Bouknight, defended by Thompson. Bouknight can't get it to go. To the inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Bridges passes to Rozier. Outside Jones. Pass to Hayward. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Moody. Curry finds MP. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Back to Curry. Pass to Moody. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The vision Curry has on the floor. We've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter. That's
on the wing, Jones. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Curry passes to MP. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. That one goes. Count it.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Pass to Bouknight. Hayward for 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Rozier outside. Here's Bouknight, defended by Thompson. They get the rebound. And the layup is good off the glass.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Curry passes to MP. And Rozier pulls it down. Charlotte trailing.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
Out to Hayward. Back to Jones. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Here's Thompson. And the 10-footer finds the target. And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Foul. Miles Bridges. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Dubs, number 33. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. A minute 29 left now in the first quarter. Rozier, the pass to Oubre. Here's Washington, covered by MP. Oh, MP with a block. Outside Curry, pass to MP. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
MP's gone 2 for 3 from the field to the paint. And Washington powers it through.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Poole, the pass to MP. Into the lane. And MP throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Woo. How sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Poole outside. Pass to MP. 19 seconds left in the first quarter here. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Rozier. Oh, nice D from Curry. That'll count. The shot no good. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up 5. And we'll be back with you shortly. And one of the most versatile offensive players in the league, Gordon.
I really like the step-back move, being at 6'8".
Grant, that step-back jumper, one of the most important shots today.
It really is. And for players like Gordon that are a live threat off the dribble, it's even more effective.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Jordan Poole. MP is out there with Wiseman. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Mulder in at the point. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Thunder was outstanding. He contributed 28 points, and it was fun watching him get after it on the glass as well as on defense. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Down low. And Washington powers it through.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
And the Warriors call time here. Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work with players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach, BA, that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
He's checked in for Wiseman. Moody comes in for Wiggins. And it's Thompson in for Poole. Pass to MP. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And no good. Nice D from Bridges. Outside Oubre. Here's Bouknight. On the clock. Pass to Jones. Takes the three. The Warriors pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, there's probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not a good move.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, MP with a block. Pass to Kuminga. From deep, MP. No luck on that one. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
That's good from Bridges. And the Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for MP. And it's Stephen Curry in for Mulder. Bridges hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Inside, here's Kuminga. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they eke that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty. They were lucky to come away with the win.
We talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that in the last game where they just did not shoot it well, that's a steal during a regular season.
Pass to Curry, beyond the arc. He drops it from range. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And nobody is pulling up from that kind of depth except for Stephen Curry.
Thompson against Oubre. We've got 1:23 left in the second period. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Curry passes to Thompson. Pass to Moody. So a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top. They lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Warriors leading. On the court for Charlotte. On the wings, Bouknight and Hayward. Then it's Terry Rozier, then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Jones in at the 5 spot. To the middle. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by MP.
You know, we just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
And the Warriors shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Jones grabs the board.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Wet. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. 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 Keep on looking in the mirror. Yeah. Put it through the Brita, get clear. Woo. Shield my heart from the tears. Woo. Rice bag case to get wet. Ooh. Slip and slide out of last year. Facing my ocean of fears. Trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear. When it get too hot around my peers. Yeah. I'm off the boards. Trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port. I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed. My breakfast for my brain. Yeah. Hiding my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool. Trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. Weather beat the pressure, make a go. If I hit it, it wins. Nah. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh. Wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day.
Next up in the Mobile One Grand Prix, it's the homie Ill Will. That boy is balling. He hits the corner three, steals the ball, and then he shares the flashy assist to the power dunk. That's what I'm talking about. Dimes, baby. You know passing is an art form for everybody. Straight cruising into the Concha Del Mar.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Pillow.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the
Substitution. A completely new group for the East All-Stars. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Adebayo is checked in for Joel Embiid. Sabonis comes in for Jokic. Paul's checked in for Levine. And Lillard subbed in for Beal. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. They've got LeBron James. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Sabonis in at the 4 slot.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Poked away and taken away by Paul. Pass to Lillard. It's tipped.
You know, having a point guard who can block shots is a luxury. Sexton with terrific timing and reach on that one.
Right side Tatum. MP against Lillard. A nice shot by MP. MP's got his second bucket tonight.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Adebayo kicks to Lillard. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Sabonis. And no good. George with the defensive effort. Sexton finds MP. 1 second left. And MP throws it down.
Oh, powerful finish. That's the intensity MP brings, firing up his teammates.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the East All-Stars. He finishes with 9 points. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Bam Adebayo is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's LeBron James. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Lillard in at the 2.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And the shot is good. Adebayo's got his first points of the night.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got the lead up to 9 now for the East All-Stars. MP's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
A big group substitution here for the East. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for MP. Luka Doncic comes in for Tatum. James Harden, he's checked in for George. And Curry sub in for...
Really didn't make any impact at all.
And so it's the East All-Stars feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can... One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along.
Substitution
Almost entirely new group now for the West. Embiid, he's checked in for Sabonis. Jaren Jackson comes in for LeBron. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Bradley Beal. They've got Paul George. Julius Randle is out there with MP. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Sexton in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Embiid kicks to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trains the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Saw the
opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Jokic. Embiid trying to break loose. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Lillard.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Here's MP, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late, and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next.
I don't stop until I break a sweat.
Closing out in the Vipers affiliation is Velo 2x2 deep in the post with a big block. Then he slithers coast to coast with the behind the back bite. That's bold, baby. You gotta love it. But are you gonna give up the goal? Do it, baby. Get your vote in right now for your top play of the week. Also, remember, you can be on 2KTV by submitting your best plays using the hashtag 2KTV. Wow. Thanks, everybody, for checking in. We'll see you inside the New Orleans Pelicans game.
Well, we're just about...
Thanks, Brian.
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. Richardson and Brown, the 2 and the 3. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And for Brooklyn, Harden at the 2 with Harris at small forward. MP is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Irving in at point guard. That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Well, you not only have to get to the rim, you have to finish with a flourish. MP in the house.
Schroeder with it. Now guarded by Harris. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's Brooklyn ball. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And we're about a minute into the first. Schroeder finds Williams. Outside Tatum. Launches it. The rebound by the Nets. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Now here's Richardson. 9 points in his last outing. Tatum against Durant. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Durant. To the right side. Williams against MP. And another shot. And it At last, they get one to fall. MP's gotten his second bucket.
Well, the extra effort play there on the offensive rebound and conversion. MP doing work on the boards.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum from deep three-point range. The long-distance three is buried. Tatum's got 6. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. MP with it. Richardson picks him up. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. You know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Harden. Brown, again Boston.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude, tremendous.
Irving, the pass to MP. That shot, no good. Horford with some nice D. Brown against Durant. Horford for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Now here's MP. He picked up 30 points in their last win against New York.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Yep, count it.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Pass to Brown. Inside. Oh, MP with a block.
To me, when MP is active and when he's focused on the defensive end, it's almost like you've got an extra guy out there. That's how sharp his play is with the defensive block.
Line change here for Brooklyn. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Taking a look at the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Josh Richardson out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Williams in at the 5.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He had 30 points and really hit the boards. Tremendous production in that area as well. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points.
Second quarter.
Brown inside, pounded by Harris. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Irving, the pass to MP. Here he goes. No luck on that one. And Boston going the other way now. Outside Schroeder. And Williams punches it home.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Well, Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, he played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And right now, MP is putting on a clinic. getting whatever shot he wants and just doing his thing.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. This one for three. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Schroeder finds Tatum. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score it. Give me the floater game, JT.
Tatum against MP. Here's Harden. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. In transition, here they come. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Irving runs point with Harden to his side. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. And it's MP in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. And there's a 3-second violation. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
B.A., I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His first foul.
Boy, this guy a multifaceted talent, and not just on the court. Kevin Durant has said, quote, basketball is just what I do and love, but that isn't just who I am. This guy really tries to make a difference.
It's Williams, high post. And stolen by Irving. Fast break, Brooklyn. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're able to recover. Boston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And Durant has helped many people with his generosity.
Yeah, once committed $10 million to the college track program to help disadvantaged kids receive a higher education. He's been renovating basketball courts around the world. And obviously, as an entrepreneur, he's been focusing on companies and products that are making lives better. How cool is that?
Griffin, he's checked in for Harris. Canner's checked in for Boston. Hernan Gomez comes in for Brown. Harden, the pass to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
The focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Pass to Tatum. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Here's MP.
Oh, such creativity on that dunk. MP loves getting opportunities like this to show off a little.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Got a hand on it.
Griffin still possessing such incredible timing. Shooters have to be careful when he's on the prowl.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
And Boston calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotation, poor community.
Just for Boston, Williams is checked in for Cantor, and it's Brown in for Hernan Gomez. Brown against Harris. Outside, Brown. Missed it. And so it's Brooklyn leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the Celtics. Filling out the wings, it's Smart and Brown. Al Horford out there with Robert Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. And that one's good. Irving.
Well, 3-level scorers will use the mid-range when it's given. Kyrie Irving did exactly that.
Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. He shoots. And it's MP with a rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Al Horford.
How about the attack mindset MP shows on the interior? Forces defenses to compromise what they're trying to do with the foul.
So the Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Brown against Harden. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And the Celtics shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Schroeder passes to Richardson. Outside Tatum. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. MP, the pass to Harris. Back to MP. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Schroeder against Irving. Pass to Brown. Outside Richardson. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Nets. Harden's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And Brown with the stuff.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Irving, the pass to MP. Tatum with a steal. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Schroeder against Irving. Schroeder passes to Tatum. That one falls. Tatum's got 20 points.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, MP.
Yeah, and what a game. Now, I'm not taking anything away from him, but I was actually surprised the defense wasn't able to do more, particularly early. By the time they figured it out, it was too late. He really got in a rhythm and got rolling and never took his foot off the accelerator.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them.
Just calm under pressure. Even when you rough MP up, he keeps his concentration on the basket.
MP against Tatum. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Here's Cantor. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Irving against Schroeder. Irving pass to MP. Up and in on the layup. 25 points in the game.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
Here's Tatum, and he drives in. Brooklyn with the board. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Nets.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
Add this one to the win column. They're 57th of the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Richardson for 3. And James Harden pulls it down. Outside Irving. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long and good night, everyone.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet.
Yo, what's up, man? Good game last night. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Again.
Oh, come on. Get there, man. Oh, what's the foul?
Bring it in, guys. Break is over, and it's time to focus on the second half of the season. I want to score earlier and transition offense. If someone is up court, you have to get the ball to them. Set it up and get started.
One more.
Screen coming! Shut up, shut up! Yeah, let's go, let's do it!
you going for the 2K TV Cover Athlete Challenge? Well, you have until November 16th to pull off a triple-double with cover athlete Luka Doncic. And send us your stats over social media using the hashtag 2KTVLuka Challenge and hashtag contest. You may be invited to join us right here on 2KTV. We'll leave you with a couple of new additions to the 2K22 soundtrack. From Columbia Records, here's Cochise and SSG Kobe.
Yo, it's SSG Kobe.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily...
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. And you know, Brett, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
Well, I think the ability to find contributions from the entirety of your roster, that's showing up more and more. And teams that win championships, Kevin, yes, they have stars or multiple stars, but it's high-level role players that can go out and perform in the biggest moments and make those kind of contributions during a long 2-month postseason playoff run to finally get to the top of the mountain. That's where championship teams, that's why they call them teams, that's what they're made of.
So the next starting five. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. MD out there with Durant, and it's Irving at the 1 spot. And for Milwaukee, the wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. And it's Holiday in at the point guard positions. And not to get too ahead of things, Greg, but MP will be facing a big decision this offseason as he heads to free agency.
And it's a bit strange how his contract was set up to allow that. Nevertheless, he'll be a big name on the market come summer.
Here's DiVincenzo. Following the basket by MP. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Count that one.
Yeah, when he was a skinny kid, defenders would always try to get physical with Giannis. That changed pretty quick. Doesn't work so well anymore.
Outside, KD. Tries it from 9. Again, the Nets for 2.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way.
To the hoop. And watching former Villanova star Dante DiVincenzo, he plays with such energy.
Well, I think Coach Budenholzer did a really good job with Dante in telling him the way that you're going to get on the floor is to be active on defense. And once you do that and you start earning minutes, the offense will come. And that's how Dante has gained this kind of confidence.
Here's MP following the bucket by the Bucks.
Defense had no chance to get in his way, and I couldn't blame him. MP way up that time.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Holiday surveying the floor. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Irving. And that one goes long.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Defended by Durant. Giannis dunks it down.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Here is Harden. He had 15 points last outing. Takes it inside, and it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Holiday against KD. Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And with Drew Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one... The thing that's really great about Drew being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense and he shuts him down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Wara checked in, and Diallo subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Well, he believes in his ability to beat the defense. MP with a quick step there.
1:43 left in the first. And here's Middleton coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. And that one hits back iron. MP against Middleton. MP, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Nora. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Pass to MP. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got 10.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Holiday. Over to the left wing. Down low. Here's Nora. And the rejection by MP. Nora. That's good. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Aldridge. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
When you get down on the block, Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one's good, Irving.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now, Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to...
Yes, I'm going to tell you a secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate. And
a good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. Makes sense. Coming out of the floor with a whole new lineup now. So for Brooklyn now, Joe Harris is out there with Harden. Then it's MP, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton, and it's center. Now, here's MP, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He tallied 25 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on.
on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop it.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Here's DiVincenzo. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Some contact there, but no whistle. Didn't matter. Dante stays focused.
Claxton, the pass to MP. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD finds MP. On the wing, Harden, guarded by Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got 5 now.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Passes it to Holiday. Here's Middleton. Now here's DiVincenzo. 8 points his last outing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There's another level to DiVincenzo's game, and it starts to happen when he attacks like that.
For Milwaukee, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
DiVincenzo. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
DiVincenzo, I think, is starting to take a lot of pride in the fact that he could do a lot of little things for the basketball team that add up. He scores, he can get some rebounds and get some assists. He's a weapon.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Pat Connaughton. While Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Joe Harris. Now, here's MP. 14 points for him. Kicks to KD. Here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Got to respect MP right there, just sticking with his shot, even if he has to shoot right over the hand of the closest defender.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Free throw good, MP.
And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Tries again. And it's wow, he nails the... And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into... And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. Coming into this game, he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. It's been phenomenal.
Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday. And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch 5, if they play small, he's able to knock down threes.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Drew Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Now, here's Portis. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
And the defensive instincts of MP, outstanding work getting the right positioning and then blocking the shot.
And it's Durant missing. Well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams, but as you said, the shooting has been there.
the shooting has been there, and that's what he came in to the NBA as, a great rebounder, but a great scorer coming in. And now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip.
And the dunk by MP.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Wara checked in. Diallo comes in for Chris Middleton. Allen's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And George Hill's subbed in for Drew Holiday. The Nets also changing it up. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Joe Harris. Now here is Hill. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They get it again. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 14. Now the pass to Millsap. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Here's Allen, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Well, as soon as the shot was released, Millsap gets off the floor quickly and blocks it.
Harden dishes to MP. Back to Harden. MP kicks to Harden. The kick out to Brown. Puts up a three. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Allen. 1:53 left here in the third quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is...
Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Drew Holiday in for George Hill. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. MP comes in for Paul Millsap. KD's checked in for James Harden. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Patty Mills. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving is out there with Harris. And it's Durant. Then it's MP, and it's Claxton in at the center filling out the middle. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And stolen by Portis. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Holiday, and the rejection by MP. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Here's Durant, and he banks in the layup.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Here's Holiday. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Bucks leading by 8. And here's Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Diallo. And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length.
KD, great D.
Giannis, he's checked in for Diallo. And the Nets also making a change. Harden's checked in. Holiday against Irving. And that one's good. Durant.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And there's the pass to Middleton. Sinks that one from the post. Middleton's got 4 this quarter.
Not much else the D can do against something like that. Chris Middleton's so fast in getting that shot off.
Here's Irving. Holiday with cover. And he gets it back. MP passes to KD. And that one drops for him. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second half. Holiday against Irving. Now here's Holiday. Guarded closely. Off with the layup. On the wing, Harden. Defended by DiVincenzo. Bucks leading by 6. And the rejection by Harden. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot misses. Good defense by MP. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Irving passes to Aldridge. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
Man, you combine the physical with the mental, and Aldridge impresses when it matters most.
Now, Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. No good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. With it. And Holiday picks him up defensively to take the lead. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. At one point they led by 16. The shot, no good.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Harris passes to MP. Here's Harden. Got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. It's tied at 67. 3 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, MP.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Allen's checked in for Milwaukee. The Nets also changing it up. MP's checked in for Aldridge. And Durant subbed in for Paul Millsap. The talented guard pair of Irving and Harden in the backcourt. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. And it's MP in at the 5. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And MP throws it down.
And you love to see MP go off like this. He never hesitates to deliver in the big moment.
Timeout call for Bucks. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Antetokounmpo against KD. And it's Giannis missing. Nets have gone 3 for 5 for their shots since we got started here in overtime. And MP throws it down.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Portis kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Giannis. 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Holiday, no one around him. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't.
Antetokounmpo against MP. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks have gone 4 for 7 on their shot attempts in the extra period up to this point. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
That is world class.
I've seen that. A huge possession, and he nets it.
To the paint.
Possessing that clutch gene. There's a reason MP has the ball in these moments.
Here's Milwaukee now. To the inside. There's Portis. And the rejection by MP. Pass to Irving. Now MP. Driving to the basket. Money.
How about the flashy finishes? MP getting up high to hammer that one home.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 4. 27 seconds left in overtime. The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Shot from the inbound. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Chris Middleton showing a lot of poise and taking over a very critical possession for his team.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability. Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Portis.
Net foul. MP. That's his second personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable, but now still a 1-possession game.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Middleton outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 7-point game.
And, guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting into overtime.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse.